Get started. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Audience of citizens. Zip. It'll be a quick meeting, kids. Did everybody get a chance to read the minutes of the previous meeting?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll entertain a motion to accept them as read.
I'll move.
Risa,
I'll
You said-
second.
second, all in favor? Aye. Okay. Steve, you're up.
Really, the only thing I can say is, I wasn't at the last meeting, but I did transfer right around $5,000 to cover everything for Beyond the Gravestone, so we are at a zero balance for them. Arosh was nice enough to sign it off before he left. Besides that, I mean, our cemetery contractor, he's giving it his all, but like everybody, the crabgrass and the way everything is growing, it's just a crapshoot right now. It's unheard of. I mean, 7 inches of rain in 7 days in Connecticut in July and August is unheard of. So he's doing his best. But that's about it. That's all I got.
They still look pretty good, Stevie. I was by the other day. I went over to Dunham. Jonathan was working over there. Still look,
Yep.
they look,
Yep.
they're keeping up with it. I mean, it's
Best
not
they
the best
can.
grass to start with, so.
But we've had no complaints from the residents inside the
Oh,
cemetery.
no,
So
they like it. They like it.
they love it.
Okay, that's that. Old business. I spoke to Jonathan yesterday. He's finishing up Christian Lane and finishing up Dunham. His work party friends kind of stood him up. So it's been him and his mother and another kid. But this Saturday and next Saturday, he expects a bunch of people. So I said, you know what? Get those two done this year. That's fine. I thought he was graduating this year. He's not. He's got another year. So I said, you know, you guys are going to go back to school here in a couple of weeks, take some time off, you know, but try and finish those two for us. So,
Were his friends Eagle Scouts?
yeah, I know. So that's where he's at. Any other old business?
I reached out to Will for touch base. He said they will assess the next batch of Christians in the fall and do work in spring. I think that's just
That's
their cycle. So
That's good.
so they're on board, keep going.
Yeah. So we're going to send them to Beckley.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. So when he gets in touch with you, you get in touch. We'll go over there with him. Whoever's in town.
Okay.
Who can ever be there? I know I'm usually around. Steve's around.
Just
So-
to chime in, do we have at least, I think we have like $20,000 in that account. Do we have that much work there for him, or should we give him more areas to look at to make sure we spend all the funds?
Well, I think when we go in the fall, Stevie, he'd be able to assess it for us, right? He'd give us an estimate.
Yep.
And you know, that's
I mean,
what
the
you
two
have in
big-
the account is 20, right?
I think so, something like that.
Yeah. Well, it was 18.
I think
this
I
year.
eliminated the fencing account and moved the fencing account into contractual services, so that'll give us a little bit more there as well.
Yeah, we're all done with fencing.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, we might have some tree damage or something like that, but we should just make sure that we are, you know, we are utilizing the money to fix up the cemeteries the best we can every year.
Right. Yeah, and we can only get so much from him because he's busy, so
Yep.
we're easy, you know, we're glad we're getting him twice a year now.
Yeah.
Well, actually, once a year when you think about it, yeah. So yeah, when he comes in the fall, he'll give us an estimate, and if it's not enough, then we'll have him look at another cemetery. We'll go to maybe go to Dunham next. But that money will come out of Dunham's money.
Kate,
Right.
did we just receive more money with the neglected cemetery grant, or was that from last?
We get it next year.
I think that's last,
Okay,
so we'll do it again next year.
okay.
But wasn't that like in the spring or something?
Yeah, it was
No, I
like
think-
4,500 bucks.
Was that in the fall?
It was 5,000.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was in the fall. So we
Yeah,
maybe
it was
we're
in
right
the
in that
fall.
wheelhouse now.
Because you can't apply for it until July 1st. It goes with the fiscal year.
Okay,
So yeah, so that'll dump on to Will's money. And then anything if we do go to Dunham, that'll come out of the Dunham money.
Perfect.
Then, or we could send them to, Maple and do the old section, or East Berlin and do the old section.
Yeah, either one of those two. I just want to make sure we keep him in town, keep him working, and making sure that we're replacing and repairing everything we need to do on our end.
Yeah. Well, maybe if when he gets to Beckley, we'll have him go right to East Berlin, because he's right in the neighborhood, you know?
Yep.
Then once we get that in Dunham done, Spruce Brook, there's really nothing to do over there, right? There's only 3 stones.
No, we could also start thinking about other. I'll bring that up on the new business.
Okay. Any other old business? Okay, new business. Go ahead, Steve.
Maybe as we start repairing all the stones and we get in good shape, maybe we think about bringing in a contractor in to start digging up some of the, some of the perimeter, adding some new topsoil, some new grass, kind of like we did down at Ledge, just so they're a little more open. I know if you look at the backside of Dunham, right where the railroad tracks is, if we can get a small mini excavator in there and clean that up, that'll actually make that look a little nicer as well. So maybe as we finish the transition of repairing gravestones, we go that route.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, Dunham. Well, Dunham, we have the money from Dunham. But,
I'm thinking, I mean, just my
Beckley-
thought is I think a nice granite bench with Dunham's name at Dunham Cemetery might be a good use of his money and the family's money, so it's always there in memory, rather than, it's nice that we want to use it to do their stones, but I think something a little more personal might go a long way with the family who's been very supportive and inquiring over the years, but that's just my opinion.
Oh, that's a great idea. We have about $10,000, I think, in that account. So, and the stones there are pretty decent. There's a lot of crooked ones. I don't see a lot of broken ones.
Yep.
So it shouldn't cost us that much when he goes in there.
True.
Yeah. That's a great idea. And maybe on a go forward basis, do the same at the other cemeteries too. Once we get everything fixed, then we won't need a budget of 36,000. We could, do maybe 15 or 20 and put those benches in, and after that, it's just maintenance, tree trimming, what little tree trimming we need.
Yeah.
Well, that's down the road. Any other new business?
When I retire, can I join this committee? I like this.
You don't want to go on the council?
No, I'm busy that day. I don't know what day they meet, but I'm busy.
Smart.
Well, we overran. We're 10 minutes now, so.
I just
Okay,
wanted
we gotta hurry it up.
I was just prolonging this if you guys couldn't tell.
Yeah, we set a new record now for longest time.
Yep.
Well, if there's nothing else, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Sounds
Second?
good. Okay,
All in favor?
just leave me live for like 2 minutes, please.
Yeah. Okay, we're adjourned.
All right.
What do you want? You got some 30
Hold on,
seconds?
hold on. Don't say anything. You gotta wait. Hold on for a second. Because this set up differently. Why didn't that do that? All right, sorry.